I am a genius. As I tap softly on the keyboard, like the pitter-patter of my tears on the ancient canvas I happen to call life, I begin to play my custom YouTube.net playlist called Music Only for Artists, which resembles a collection similar to the true intellects of society, such as Mozart and Steve Jobs, most likely to listen to because they are geniuses, the only good music humans have ever crafted, classical. None of my peers can understand this true value of this music, since they are not artists, nor deep intellects like myself. I fling myself in such a manner only a real artist should treat itself, bouncing to the music. No, not just the music. Passion ejaculates out of my fingers onto the nearest medium I can find. This will be the one, I tell myself as I intelligently grab the biggest big branded canvas I can grab. Eureka! I exclaim as my custom YouTube.net playlist starts playing for my favorite song, Rossini, Barber of Seville, Largo Affetto Figaro HD. Tears explode out of my eyes as I cannot stop thinking about the time my art teacher didn't give me first place for my white canvas submission into the fine art contest in my high school. You cannot believe the emails in haiku form I launched into satellites as I bombarded my art teacher and made her retire from the amount of passion I put into it, and she gave up being an artist as she saw how amazing I am and stopped painting forever. I was suddenly torn out of that memory as I felt the sensation of the fucking brush slamming the canvas as fast as I fucking could, forcing myself. The fucking phone starts ringing. My girlfriend's? No, not now. I immediately call her, and she broke up with me. But, I am an artist. I certainly have a dear meaning behind it. So if you call me sexist, I will sue you and make $1 million off my new exhibition. Quote unquote. I am a deep man, and if you go against me, I will mentally kill you. Anyway, that part was to let you know that I'm very passionate about my artiste action, and I'm very deep and very artisty. Ha! To think my idiotos who despise my art go eat dirt, I say. As very rigolo da Don Immobile HD blast through my speakers, I rams through my ears, my fingers hurt with such pain I cannot stop painting. I will not let go of the passion no matter what. In my 10th hour painting, the door slams down, and it could only be my worst villain who has disrespected me and disrespected the greats of the art society. Picasso slams through my door with a 20-feet paintbrush and says that I suck really bad. From my blood pressure, I drop to my knees with such vivid hatred I cannot stand. He breaks my paintbrush. I scream, set at the top of my lungs, no! As he plays scream up music that drops my IQ down to 0. I cry for my mother as Picasso takes my painting equivalent to 20 Mona Lisas and draws a mustache over her beautiful face. Art is ruined. I shake my first atom and say some shit in French to know that I'm a very lovely person who's not afraid to take risks. And he took my words and put them on a canvas and blasted off into space and sold it for $200 million. How could he? A thief! I yell as I put him in a chokehold. At his point, my inks are trying to hold me down. I shoot both of them in the face with my paintbrush and V-break Picasso's neck with one stiff stroke. I am now bleeding and my hands are completely vaporized by global warming, but I must continue my piece. This is just a warm-up. I get every color I can possibly out of my art hole, and in emotion only described as someone pushing a baby out of the way of a bus doing 80, the painting falls right into place, right where I want them to. Ha! The tears stop coming down my face as I look at the sunset. I feel the S beneath my feet as I suddenly notice the full beard on my face. I smile with a great big smile as all the tears I've shed off for the name of art go back into my body really fast. God comes down to me and says it's been 1,000 years. I look up at God and I give him a great big hug. Ha! He never saw it coming. It was my plan all along. I take out my sword and fucking kill God. His guts spill all over my canvas and I yell with excitement. The final piece. I take art and sign my name on it and give it a great big smoocha. I look once more at the clouds and the clouds also die. The end.